Good morning, happy Monday, welcome to vlog 37. It is a bank holiday today, so it just feels like Sunday part 2. So I'm just turning the PlayStation on. Teens have went out. They went to a car show at the local big stately house, Nebworth House. They have all kinds of things on. So yeah, they went to car show. I mean, you can't connect to the internet. I do this thing. So yeah, so they went there for the day, which is cool. I could have done with that, you know, 50 quid. Me, but oh well. I have said that's the only real big spend I am offering this week. Because yeah, the reality is, because they're now doing this, I've said to Ryan this morning, when he does his college stuff, I would just send him with the paperwork. I don't necessarily need to be there. It would save me a whole journey. And actually me and my mum were talking about St Albans recently, and it's like, me and my mum could go for an adventure to St Albans, just get the bus all the way down and all the way back. Much better. So yeah, so I can do it when I have funds, you know. So yeah, so we are gonna, you know, I'm gonna let those two go off and do that, and also Ry can re-familiarise himself with getting there, as well as, you know, his partner can learn how to get there, you know, because they're gonna have to do it on days where Ryan is not at college with them. So yeah, independence. That's what we're pushing for in life with, you know, neurodivergent young people. Independence that they can cope with, basically. So yeah, but yeah, I, as you would have seen from the little clip at the end of last vlog, I did not go to my friend's bank holiday party. The fatigue, literally, if I wasn't sat still, just screaming in pain in my body, I just felt that I was just feeling very delicate and emotional, watery-eyed, and I just, yeah. My friends sent me pictures, they looked amazing in their Jack Sparrow, so, you know, but I just couldn't. I really, really couldn't. I tried so hard to think, no, it'll be fine, but no. I genuinely needed to stop. So, yeah, and that's why this week I'm like, well, what do I have to do? What do I need to do? I don't need to go to Ryan's school thing. He can go and take the paperwork. I want to go to the carboot on Saturday. So yeah, so if I'm sensible this week, I can have some carboot pennies. That will be a nice want. And it will be, you know, really good weather this week. So yeah. Usually is the second. They're lovingly called for some reason Indian summers. Don't ask me why. They're just called that in the UK. It's just a phrase that has been bandied around forever, especially my family. I think it's just because late summer it gets really hot. But yeah, it looks like the first sort of, because obviously next Sunday is the 1st September. It looks like this week and next week are looking to be really quite nice weather. And probably maybe the week after that in September. So yeah, so the half of September is looking to be decent. So yeah, so we haven't had tons and tons of summer weather, more in late August, but then it hits in September. That's where you don't magically pack everything away. But I'm sat here in an autumnal jumper. Am I cold? No, but is it beautifully soft and just comforting? Yes. This is like the equivalent of cuddle. It's really so just lovely. Soothes all my sensory needs right now. But yeah, I have no huge plans today. Because today was well, we'll see about the weather if going to car show. And as it is, weather's fine, off to car show. Yesterday was mostly raining. What was it, yesterday? Oh no, Saturday was mostly raining. Yesterday wasn't too bad. It was just very, very, very windy. And yeah, today, pleasant. But yeah, I am indoor bound. Just because I've got rid of the cry level of fatigue does not mean it's magically went away. I am still desperately heavy in my face, my hands up to about my elbows, my legs, about up to my knee. They feel like they're made of lead, which makes no sense, but yeah, my face just feels like this. If I were to give it a visualization, it was to pull forward. So yeah, the teenagers built my new IKEA unit. Please excuse the mess. Fatigue week means tidying does not happen, you know, in all the places. But yeah, they built that unit. It's a 1x4 Kallax unit in oak. They built it and put it downstairs, and they have horse themed boxes in it because teenagers. So they're like, oh, the cats, and then they're like, oh, the horses. I'm like, why do we need horse themed boxes? And then Ryan sealed it with, well, it could be Mojo Jojo Casa House. And I'm like, fuck, now we need to get them. So yeah, so we now have horse themed boxes downstairs that we've attached memes to. You know, walk past and go, whose horse is that? And you know, those kind of things. The best new favourite one is just the Family Guy one, and Ryan just let's go, Peter, the horse is here. So yeah, so we've just got meme boxes apparently. But yeah, they built it, they moved it. Ryan, bless him, even took one of the coat hooks down because it needed to, because it was slightly in the way. So he took one of the coat hanger hooks off, which is fine because we're going to have more coat hangers above it. And that one held umbrellas, which have now went in a box. And I literally pointed. I sat on the sofa here, the instructions, and just handed them bolts. And then I sat on the stairs downstairs while they unpacked the shoebox, and I said, well, keep, throw. Ryan, they're yours, you can have that opinion. Keep, throw, you know. All their boots, put them in a pile at the side. And I helped put 1 or 2 pairs of shoes away in a box. That was my level of helping. Have I got 2 boxes of shoes downstairs already? Yes. Ryan has got 1. And then we're going to have a hat and scarf box. I might do that today because that is not hard work. I know there is a box of hats and scarves just tucked underneath my table, and there is a bag in my cupboard. So I forget those 2 and put them in the bag. That's one thing cleared out. And then I've got rid of a bag and a shoebox. And then if I put the suitcase in the other suitcase, that can then go in the cupboard. That is a job done. That's my level of jobs today. That's quite extensive. Oh, I lie. We're going to do a wash load. I've got to move washing from the hallway to the washing machine. So extensive. But yeah, that's my level of jobs I think I can manage today on fatigue day. Fatigue day number 497 it's feeling like, but really bad fatigue. Day number 2. I can move a shoebox, like a small carrier bag size bag, lift the suitcase into the cupboard and do a wash load. I don't think that alarm would be wiped. But I am learning my new normals. I'm learning my new limits of what I can and can't do. And what I know if I push it and really overdo it, the repercussions of what my body will give me. If I'm kind to do a little bit so my brain feels satisfied, it's all good. I was really good, and I gave up my control freakness about the washing up. Ryan's partner did all the washing up yesterday, which was amazing. I never asked them to. They offer. And yeah, they did the washing up. Ryan came in and dried some stuff. Then they did some more. I have, apart from the few bits that we used yesterday, all my washing up is dry and clean. And they were like, we'll just leave it to air dry overnight and I'll put it away tomorrow. And I'm like, wow. So yeah, So that's awesome. So I didn't have to do that. I thought, also, I lied. There's a couple of pans and sheets that need clean as well, but that will take me 2 minutes when I give myself that job, probably tomorrow. Which is cool. Like for today, I'm doing. I can use some of my spoons to make some nice dinner. I'm going to do cauliflower cheese. So I'm going to make a cheese sauce from scratch. But then again, I can employ a teenager to grate cheese, which is good. And then also, I'm going to make sausage and sage and onion pie to go with it. So then they can have hunker pie, which is a giant sausage roll, but it's lovely. And then me and Ryan's partner can have cauliflower cheese with it. Ryan can just have some more pie because he does not cauliflower. So yeah, gonna do that. And then then there's cauliflower cheese for tomorrow as reheats, which is great because then I can go with another bit of a dinner or leftover pie or whatever to then make, you know, some more dinner. So stretching out stuff. So yeah, which is cool. Or even just cutty lunch, you know. So I'm cool with that. So yeah, so that's my extent of days, yeah. Suitcases away, hats and scarves away, wash load, make dinner. That's quite pushing it for a fatigue day. I'm sitting here, I need just have my eggs and a drink. And I've got myself a squidgy yogurt for breakfast, yes. I've been rambling at you now, nearly 12 minutes. Yes, my apologies. It's great, isn't it? Sometimes, you know, I question why people tune into me rambling bullshit, but you all seem to like me, which is lovely. I wish, meet in real life kind of thing, it'd be like, oh, squish you all, because you're also just lovely and kind. I spent a bit of time yesterday replying to bits where obviously fatigue and just busyness, I hadn't got around to the replies of people, and everyone's leaving such lovely comments on stuff. So yeah, no, you're all so lovely. Please acknowledge how I don't call you beautiful people and beautiful humans for the fun of it. You are beautiful people and you are beautiful humans. I know that, and you should know that too. So yeah, but oh, on that fine note, I think I'm going to love you and leave you for a bit. May come back a wee bit later and just show you sort of, you know, my dinner making. Show you what I've made, because yeah, that would be quite nice. Shelf go, look, I made a dinner. It's entirely homemade. So yeah, apart from the puff pastry. Aldi make beautiful puff pastry for £1. I'm not making puff pastry ever to save my life. Short crust, yes, I can make short crust pastry. But no puff pastry. So yeah. So I'll catch up with you beautiful people a wee bit later. Bye. Hello, happy Tuesday. It is like late in the afternoon. It's 6:15. It's not in the afternoon, we've hit the evening. Well done, Gerald. Good thing. 2 seconds, just grabbing something out of the fridge. We are making cheese sauce. Because guess who didn't make cauliflower cheese yesterday? Did I prep the cauliflower? Yes. Did I make the cauliflower cheese? No. So today I boiled it. I put it into foil trays because it was big enough to actually do 2 big portions. So I am instead going to do a portion for dinner today and a portion for the freezer, which I think is a very smart idea. Also using the new cheese grater. But yeah, it's been a very chilled day. I was going to pick up Ryan's parcel because it got delivered to one of the neighbours, because here's a rhubarb and put the wrong address in. Thankfully they had it, so yeah, did that. Had a nice chat with my mum. I've ordered Ryan's bed, which is really cool. Amazon sent me a notification that, because I've had it on my wish list for ages, that it had an offer on it, and it took it down from 290 to 246. for a handmade, you know, wooden double bed that is made for adults, like goes up to 40 stone. It's amazing. So yeah, I was like, ooh, don't have that spare money at the moment. Who does? But you know. And then Amazon rather kindly offered, or you can pay in 5 payments of 49 something, and I'm like, yes, that sounds magic. So yeah, so guess who is paid £46 something for their first payment, and it is going to be delivered next Friday. So I was chatting to my mum, telling her about that, and we've started to make plans about, you know, with Ryan as well as, you know, bits about sorting his room, getting it prepped, going through some bits, because obviously now that his bed's been ordered, can start going through the furniture. And his friend who we went to IKEA with the other day did offer and said, if you ever need to go back and get anything, more than happy. He's a rare male, he enjoys IKEA, and you know, will willingly mooch, which is quite impressive. But you know, so that's amazing. So yeah, so I might smile when I see Ryan's friend and be like, if I give fuel money, can we go back to Milton Keynes and kind of fill up your car with furniture? So yeah, which I'm sure they'll be fine with, you know. But that is for obviously a bit more into September, when pennies get refreshed and budgeting starts again. But for now, we've got a bed coming and we've got to organise and clear bits out. But it does mean that if I can go through, it has a big like old school unit with the plastic drawers. If we can go through and sort all that, and also take down his bed, so we can just leave up his units as they are at the moment, that would be pretty awesome, because then it means that oh shit, they've fallen off the cheese box. Our local council do a pickup of 3 things for £45, I think it is, which is pretty good. It's not bad. It's either 45 or 60. Great for those of us who do not own cars, you know, and all that fun stuff, and can't go to the dump with our stuff all the time / ever. So what we're going to get done on the pickup is Ryan's old bed, his school unit, we call it, and his bed, the mattress, you know. I might tack on as an extra, or you know, see if we can do a duck run. But yeah, so that's pretty awesome. Let's make it a bit straighter. Rainbow. I love window cling. But yeah, so it's been a nice productive day, got loads of bits done, and yeah, just prepping dinner now really. It's not, none of us are quite hungry. This is the cauliflower prepped. Gonna make cheese sauce, make a sausage and Sage and onion pie, just put it back in the fridge so it's ready to rock and roll for me. I want to put dinner in, put pie in, cauliflower cheese, there is a dinner. So yeah, so I'm just going to prep it so everything's ready to rock and roll. But yeah, my fatigue is really doing pretty good today. Have I done anything dangerously extravagant? No, not really. I kind of ran out of spoons yesterday to edit the vlog, so I only got so far, I just couldn't, and my tech was being a dick. So yeah, so instead today people got Amsterdam video, and hopefully I might be able to do some more of it today, get up tomorrow. It just might be up later in the afternoon than I originally planned, than the normal 11 o'clock. But it works. And yeah, gonna start really working on bits. My mum is popping up tomorrow morning, which would be lovely. We've made plans. I found these amazing lamps in IKEA here. I fell in love with them. They're great. They have a little clicky bit and they look like old oil lamps and you can play with them. I'm just gonna sit down for a minute. Effort. Great cheese. Sit down. But yeah, found those amazing lamps, and I am going to get some of them for my living room. Let's turn you around. Please excuse my mess. We are just a normal household. with someone with fatigue. I'm going to have one on top of my sewing cupboard up there. I'm going to have one near my TV and one on this table here, because that large Tiffany lamp is going to go, and my mum, bless her, is going to be a really good egg, because I'm not very good with Facebook Marketplace or the, you know, why are you selling this? I don't want to explain why. My mum said she would quite happily sell it for me and just ping me the money when it's sold. So yeah, and I'm like, if we can make 60 quid, that would be amazing, because that would buy me my 3 lamps, which I would really quite like. And a friend of mine, he's like, I like those lamps. Even I'm considering I might want one for my room, so when we do his room stuff as it gets further on, I'll obviously get Ryan one as well, but for now we'll get some for the living room. And yeah, so my mum's going to pop up tomorrow with she's going to go to the bakery I can't get to, although I have found out, she told me, it's on Just Eat, so I can order it to my house. Not all the stuff, but I can order some stuff from my house, which would be fine. Fun, even, not fine. Fern? Need my words. Please tell me other people who are dyslexic just say gibberish words because their brain can't say it correctly. Or is it just my weird ass? But yeah, no. I've taken down the curtain from that window, so that is just rainbow window cling, which is pretty cool. It was so much brighter and you see the rainbows on it, so yeah. And I don't need a curtain if I've got window cling, because it's privacy still. And yeah, my new curtains to go, the big one, are on my list of these lists I've made, like living room, kitchen, bathroom, and hallway / stairs, of mega lists. I haven't even started on Ryan's bedroom one, because that's going to be a double list. But yeah, of stuff like, you know, replace the busted screw in the door in the kitchen again, because the last one put in was too short. I've got the right ones now, just need to put it in. Will it take me 10 seconds? Yes. Have I been putting it off for too long? Yes. So yeah, so you know, stuff like that. My new curtains, I need to shorten them and hem them before I hang them up. To do that I need to take the old ones down, and also need to have the want to run it through the washing machine, the sewing machine. So I could do that job today quite easily, but I don't know if I've got the spoons to be doing taking it down, measuring it, cutting it, sewing it, putting the new ones back up, dealing as the pole falls down, because it always does. It's a dick, you know. So yeah, some bits I'm like, oh, that's easy. I'm like, oh, that's quite a lot. So yeah, but we're working our way through the list, and the nice thing is, compared to me normally who does everything on a time scale, there is no time scale. If I do not have these jobs done by even Christmas, it doesn't matter. And we're in August. That's the level of I'm taking my time, which old me be horrified at. Even if it was like, I mean, you're not going to get that done in like 2 weeks. It's like, that is 4 A4 sheets of paper of jobs for 4 rooms. Do you know how big that is? How exhausting some of them jobs are. One of them is clean grout in bathroom. Would be alright if, say, I had a partly tiled bathroom. My entire bathroom is tiled. The grout go from around, all around my bath, goes the edge of the bath to the ceiling. Yeah, that's a lot to clean, you know. So some bits are separated, like cleaning the grout around the bath. I'll spray it with that magical like mould remover spray. Cover it in, I think someone said cotton wool rounds, which I've got a pack of because I bought them for nail varnish, but I might have to use them to get rid of the gel polish, because yeah, these have been fun. My brain needs the ability to pick the nail varnish, and instead I've been picking my fingers, so I've picked all my nails really short, and yeah, and been picking my skin. So as fun as gel nails are, they're in every now and then thing, I can't consistently have them. So yeah, so I need to take these off at some point, which will involve cotton wool and soaking them, which is not fun, but hey-oh. And yeah, as I was saying, yeah, get rid of the mould around the edge of the bath, which happens with just living, doesn't it? The old sort of, you know, ground mould spray, cover it in these little cotton wool things so then it keeps it really absorbent and wet, and spray on top and leave it for as long as you can basically, and then go around, scrub it, and apparently it comes out bright clean. That's cool. And if it doesn't, I can just cut back some of the silicone, re-silicone my bath. Not the end of the world, but it would be cool if I could clean it. So I'm going to try out stuff like that, but again, these are a job, big jobs, so I'm having to split my time and energy and think what I can productively do some days and what I can/can't do other days. Today we're making a really big nice dinner. I've taken that note down. I have put a video up and read through all the captions and corrected them. I've got to see if I can get a vlog together and then work on those captions. Yeah, it's a lot. And then there is also what else is going up this week? An IKEA vlog, a Milton Keynes shopping vlog. We did Build-A-Bear, Flying Tiger, Lego and IKEA, so that is a vlog and a haul in itself. So yeah, so I've got a lot of online stuff going on as well as not online stuff. 2 days of college sign-ins because Ryan's partner is Wednesday, which is tomorrow. Ryan's is Thursday, so I've got to get paperwork sorted for both. Ryan's partner's parent is sending the paperwork to their phone so we can print it off. Yeah. So we're gonna work our way on that. And obviously I need to sort out my paperwork for Ryan for Thursday, which is sort of cool. So we'll put that together because I'm obviously gonna let them go down without me, because what am I gonna do? Stand around like a bad smell for a while longer. That's all I do. It's a bit useless. So yeah. And then those two have got Pride on Saturday, which is amazing. I have to do that. I'm going to go to the carboot. I think those guys are going to come with me and then get picked up either from there or I think yeah from there they're going to get picked up, which is cool. Go after Pride. I'm going to head home. And Sunday is the 1st, so I'll have to film my second-hand haul because one of your lovely subscribers, Oxfordshire, I think it is, was asking about it, which is so nice that people ask when is this kind of video coming out. It's really good because it gives me an indication of what you guys enjoy, because you know I was recently thinking, do I really enjoy the second-hand hauls of stuff, or you know, just don't give a shit about the stuff I buy. Apparently you do, which is nice. But yeah, so yeah, I'll be filming that for Sunday, so then if I pick up anything at the car boot, it can go in Sunday's video, which is cool. So it means I'd have to film a car boot haul. It's going to go in Sunday's video anyways. Yeah, so we're doing well. We were planning out furniture earlier in Ryan's room, figuring out what he wants to wear, you know, this kind of fun stuff. But it's been a good organising day mentally, not necessarily physically, but just, you know, planning makes you feel really organised. And yeah, feeling a bit better now, and a bit of my parental guilt has lessened from the fact that I finally ordered the kids' bed. You know, thankfully we don't need a mattress. That is waiting down at my mum's house. We have technically 2 cars who've said they can bring it up the road to us, which is amazing. So yeah, so we've got a car to bring it up the road. My mum measured it for me while I was on the phone. It's going to fit beautifully. Just need some bedding. That's what we're going to have to do, is get, you know, silly stuff. Kid's gonna need a new not mattress, gonna need a new duvets and small pillows and yeah, that kind of thing, and bedding. So yeah, so it should be fun though. But it does then mean we've always got loads of sheets and loads of bedding of both the sizes we like. So if there's a bedding we buy that both of us like, sharesies. Perfect. But yeah, so the pudgies are on one today. They honestly need to be flicked. I say flick, like flick their cage and then they calm down, but yeah. But there we go. Well, I've not yabbered at you for 5 or 6 minutes, nearly 7 now. I've had a sip of drink, which is good. Actually, I need to put some more in the fridge. I've got some Rubicon mangoes in my kitchen that I can put in the fridge. They will be nice, very cold. For now, we are rolling on Pepsi Max, no sugar, no caffeine. Trying out a combo of caffeine and no caffeine stuff because one, I bought 2 trays of no caffeine stuff for my sister who was going to come up, but she didn't, but she has been visiting, so she has no caffeine drinks available to her. And 2, it would be nice to maybe see what could maybe calm down brains in our household between me and my son's partner. We both need that little bit of calmness before bedtime. Full caffeined drinks don't do the best, so yeah, so it's like have a different one. But yeah, all good though. So yeah, so I'm gonna go make a cheese sauce and then boil a kettle because I need to make some hot water to make some stuffing to make a pie. So yeah, so that is my next mission, is go prep some dinner and then it can just be sat there waiting to go in the oven and be heated through. Cauliflower cheese can sit on the side, and the pie can go back in the fridge till ready for dinner, so all good. I apologise for this 20-minute rant. It's not even a rant, I've just talked shit at you, but it's all the shit I've happened in my day, so yeah. It's a really good voice note, isn't it? You get my face. As tired as it is, and oh, I'm really starting my hair fading right now, so it's going to be blonde and then yeah, but we're going for autumn hair. Autumn hair does involve slight rainbows, because rainbows, I always love rainbow hair, but lots more jewel tones, lots more orange, and I might even put a little bit of red in the shit, because I do like the idea of crunchy leaf hair. So yeah, so I might look at some maybe new hair colours, see if there's like a really good like coppery orange. That might be good to put a bit in to give a bit of tonal values for some crunchy hair, is my aim. So yeah, but on that fine note, I will catch up with you beautiful people tomorrow. And yeah, I'm teenager free in the afternoon when they go off to do college stuff, and my mum's going to come up. So yeah, so see what we get up to. So I'll see you lovely people tomorrow. Bye. Hello, happy Thursday. Sorry there was not a Wednesday. I had an off day. Brain wasn't quite braining. Got an offer for Ryan Sunday to be able to go do his college stuff, so instead of 2 trips we could do 1. So he went with his partner yesterday, got all that stuff done. So yeah, all that anxiety is settled. Got to deal with his partner's bursary issues, but that involved a trip to their parents this morning. I hate doing that kind of level of hi, happy confrontation. Hopefully it works. So I've just come in and it is hot and sticky and gross again. Ugh, told you, Indian summers, they will come and hit for September, beginning of September, just so you think, oh, it's nearly time for cozy and nice and this, and then hot and sticky and gross. Yeah. Much needed. If you can't tell, been to town, been out with the teens, and then they went off and did their own thing, and I went off and did my own thing. It was very fun and productive. I'll share with you what we got. I won't share the reduced plants, they're a bit smushed right now, but we did get a paint sample for Ryan's bedroom, £3.50, and yeah, we got one called Purple Storm. Obviously dries a bit darker than this, but yeah, this is the one Ryan liked the look of, so we picked this up to test it out, because then it means we could buy some paint his bedroom. So yeah, so we've got some paint he picked out and liked the colours. We went to TK Maxx, just had a really good look. Then we went to Cancer research, where I picked up something that I'll show you in a sec, as well as B&M. I popped in a Hobbycraft. I did get something at Hobbycraft as well. This is from Tesco. I think I have to do Tesco first because it's all on top. So yeah, the stuff with this. My Tesco is currently being redone, and their reductions are on point right now. So yeah, so I've got this. It's a waste recycling bin, but it's a really funky storage bin in green is what it is, with holes. And it was reduced, apparently it was $4.50, but I think the tag on the original was $10, down to $2.25. So I've got a really cool storage bin, which I thought would be fun. We'll do these ones because they're the loudest and the most delicate. I'll just show one because they're exactly the same. I got 3 of these dish plates for £1 each, and they're lovely, like fluted and pretty, and yeah, they were just really nice. And I thought for £1 each, and they're really quite gutsy, I thought they would be really pretty to have. So I got myself some nice plates. Obviously the last 3 end of the line, I'm more than happy to have them. Start off with the heavy stuff just in the trolley. 2 bottles of Pepsi. I'm gonna hide them in my room from teenagers. 2 packets of the raspberry Lucasades. Ryan got a whole load of the orange when he was out with his friend the other day, so another pack of raspberry, and yes, he hit himself in the face with that. 2 packs of multi-pack crisps, beef and onion, chicken, smoked bacon, and then yeah, salt and vinegar, ready salted cheese and onion, £1 a packet, well worth it. So got them. This was off the reduction. It's a decent size bath towel. It is super soft and plush as well, really nice. This was reduced from £7 to £2.80. So yes, I've got bath towel because we're always in need of new towels in this house. 1, they just generally get ratty and a bit fucked, and 2, everything gets hair dyed, so it's always nice to have a fluffy towel again before we fuck it with hair dye. I think that is everything off the reduced. Yeah, the rest of the stuff is charity goodies. Tesco, oh no, there's more reduced in there. Some little potatoes, because for dinner we're going to do ham sandwiches, prawn salad, ham salad, potatoes. We can do just picky bits. So yeah, so I've got a pack of, where's the other one? There it is. A pack of chicken and a pack of ham. And then also for Ryan's partner, a pack of prawns. These are only £1.99. They are the teeny tiny ones, but still £1.99 rather than £2 something. Because seafood is expensive. Pack of soda crystals because we ran out, and I use these in my washing to make things soft, fluffy, and clean stains much better than stain remover. Ryan's partner likes gherkins, so I've got them a jar of gherkins. I think they'll approve of that. Not my cup of tea, but you know, it just, yeah, they will adore it. So everything out there. A pack of pencils, these were £1 for back to school. Then off the reduced, I got 2 packs of these little eyeball stickers. These were 20p each. I got a pack of flower stickers. These were 20p each. These are all from my junk journal, by the way, which I'm so really getting into and excited about. Wooden shaped buttons, teeny tiny ones. See if you get a bag. I like how it's all bags now. It's not plastic. I thoroughly approve. These were 23p. Again, junk journal. And then I got these reward stickers. These were all 50p pack. And yeah, great job, good boy. And yeah, I thought these would be fun for when I've done a brave thing. Give myself a little well done stick from a junk journal. Little stars, because you know, gold stars make everything better. And again, little rosettes saying, you know, super, great job, keep it up, you know, wow. And I thought, yeah, sometimes you just want a sticker for doing the most basic adulting. So I got myself some well done stickers for my reward stickers for my book. They were 50p a pack reduced as well. So yes, I've got them. Then onto the charity shop bag. There goes the trolley. There we go. Excuse all the receipts and waste that are going to come out. Obviously I'm just going to do a quick hold up. I'm planning on my next second hand haul which will be in a couple of days, to do try-ons. So these you'll get to see try-ons of in that video, the second-hand haul of August. But for now, a quick show is what you're going to get. Try and show things by shop. Oh, there's some B&M stuff in here, I forgot about that. Oh, there we are. Air Ambulance. I've got this really funky 80s button-up shirt. And a handmade, beautiful, pleated, long teal velvet skirt. Those were £3 each. From Salvation Army, I got this linen mixed black skirt for £2. Kind of lacking skirts, so I was chuffed to find some more today. And then I've got this one for £3. Really fun and colourful. It goes down into that. So yeah, that's really cool. I got this blouse from Garden Hospice. It's a monsoon blouse. This was £5, but it is spectacular. I love the sleeves, and I did put my arm through to see what the sleeves would be. I think it'd be billowing pretty, and it's got, yeah, this printed embroidery pattern. So yeah, 10 out of 10, and it's the softest viscose in the world. It's so soft. So I got that. Bargain actually for second-hand monsoon. And then I got these from the Cancer Research. These were £3, and these are ASOS design jeans in a size 16. But I know they're going to fix the waistband. Beautiful acid wash, chambray type jeans, really nice leg, pocket, little bit, 10 out of 10. So yeah, charity shop stuff. From B&M, Ryan's partner wanted a little bat, so I got them a little bat tea light holder, £2.50. Their friend has a dog who is a whippet type dog, and his birthday is just before Halloween. They're all going away for a half-term week basically, to Skegness again. So yeah, and we thought we'd start collecting little bits for their birthday, and we thought Ryan's partner's going to paint the dog so it looks like their dog. It's being spooky. I got myself a tiny acorn for £2. They had sweet biscuity things at 3 for £3, so we got some time out, some snacks, and some Freddos. Ryan's partner went, oh, I like them, so I promptly picked them up. They never say they like anything, or if they do, they don't want it. Ryan asked for super glue. I got super glue. Ryan's partner went, oh, and they picked up spearmint polos, which I actually also like, so I'm not going to say no to spearmint polos. And that is everything I've just picked up in town. I've got a couple of plants reduced to £2 each in B&Q. Yeah, so it's been a very pleasant mooch around the shops. As ever, you spend a bit more than you've planned, but fuck it, it's money. You know, I've got money to last the next 2 weeks. That's all that matters. So yeah, but yeah, no, and I also did take, when I think about it, my bank might feel really low, but that's also because I took money out for the carboot, because we are going to carboot on Saturday, which I'm so looking forward to. So yeah, so we got carboot money, which will be fun. So yeah, so we're gonna chill tomorrow, carboot Saturday, day go off to Pride, I come home, do whatever the fuck I want. It will be great. So yeah, so that's the plan. I just might confirm with their friend if you could drop me home before they go off to Pride. But then again, those two, one other person, yeah, should be able to squeeze in, even if it's Justin, then it's the three of them. We'll see, but yeah, we'll see if I might be able to squeeze in, and yeah, if they could drop me off on the way, it would be magic. Or just in the town centre would be even better. So yeah, but that is everything I picked up. I had a wonderful time in town, it was really good. And yeah, gonna put all the stuff away now. Ryan and all that are coming back. They've finished their adventures in town themselves, and friends are coming back for a bit, which I don't mind. And yeah, all good time had. So I'm gonna, yeah, put these food bits away and chill for the afternoon, to be honest, because I didn't want to be doing any house jobs. I just don't, not in the mood. Yesterday was a funny day, and yeah, it's just a funny one today. So yeah, But that is kind of how we're going to do it, so all good. So yeah, I'll catch up with you beautiful people probably tomorrow now. So yeah, we'll do stuff tomorrow and I'll chat with you, but it's just not been the day today. Well, no, yesterday was not the day, and it's a bit lingery, so yeah, I'm just not quite in the mood for anything. So be gentle to ourselves, do basics. So that's what we're going to do. So I'll speak to you beautiful people a bit later / tomorrow. Bye. Hello folks, happy Friday. It is, oh god, that's turned off. It's 2:15. I have been so productive today, it's insane. I have, I'll show you actually. Excuse me, I'm in comfies today because it's an indoor day. I have done all the washing up, currently descaling the kettle, cleaned my cooker, currently making pasta for lunch, organised my side. That's for the food bank. It organised the side, everything is in date and organised. Cleaned in front of my air fryer, got a few bits left to put away so we can start using it again. I have went through all my cupboards. I'm giving you a proper behind the scenes tour. I have went through all my cupboards and got all the out of date stuff out, organised it, so baking, dinner stuff, all the tins and all the sauces are all sorted. So yeah, still I did try and fix the door by the way, but it needs even longer screws than I've got, so, and a bit of wood filler, so that's my mission. But yeah, so no, we're cooking some tortellini for lunch because it goes out of date today and it was in the cupboard, so I was like, cool, pasta for lunch. But yeah, no, having a really productive day. Ryan's partner dried the washing up, Ryan put it away, family effort. I've done a wash load and we're going to spend the afternoon taking up and in Ryan's partner's clothes. We've bought them that are a bit big, as well as I'm going to they sort out patches for their school bag, as well as I'm going to take up the new voile nets for the living room and take them up so then I can put them up, because I'm having a really good day today. We've taken advantage of a good day. They so rarely come around at the moment. And yeah, I was up in the middle of the night with the most hideous nerve pain for about an hour and a half. Took some pain meds and it did dull it down, and before that before I'd settled down to bed, poor Ryan's partner was having a bad anxiety belly moment and was being sick, so yeah, we sorted that out. So yeah, so these are, you've been up, various bits of the night eye bags, not just shadows. But yeah, no, been very productive. I'm very pleased. I've been very productive. You know, plan to do some sewing stuff this afternoon, and everyone is going to be chucked through the bathroom. So yeah, so Ryan's going to have a bath. His partner's either going to have a bath or a shower. I'm going to have a shower this evening. And yeah, so I haven't had energy like this. It's so long. But yeah, it feels so nice to be able to do stuff like do the washing up. I listen to music on a speaker. I haven't done My Chemical Romance today. So yeah, I listened to 2 My Chemical Romance things. God, the bags and wires are knackering. Also doesn't help, I'm probably very dehydrated. I have not been drinking enough water, not doing my skincare. But yeah, that actually might be a thing, to fill up the jug and put it in the fridge. Because yeah, 10 out of 10's just doing this. Obviously, most people do a filtered water, but I like the tap water generally, even hard water and all. But yeah, we have a glass jug from Asda for like £1.20 something. Old fashioned glass jug, and the water in it does get icy cold, because glass cools down water, and liquid's better than obviously plastic because it can hold the cold. Some science for you. But yeah, oh yeah, my tattoo's doing really well. It's healed lovely. So yeah, see if it'll focus. But no, that's doing really well. But no, it's very nice to have a good head day. Excuse the screaming children. Playing. It's all good. It's the end of the summer, but look, what a nice backdrop. Do you know how old me would be having a panic attack right now showing you any of my kitchen, let alone all of it? So yeah, but no, good brain day, good head day. I need to take my meds actually, and yeah, we can have some lunch, which is looking very done. So I think I'm gonna go drain some pasta, and yeah, mix in some pesto and chuck it in some bowls, because all 3 of us are gonna have some. So I will catch up with you lovely people later. and show you what all the other bits we get up to. But yeah, I thought I'd update you and say hello. And yeah, we'll see how far we get today, but good day. Really, really good day, which is nice. So yeah, so I'll catch up with you lovely people. I'll be back later. Bye. Hello, happy Saturday. Sorry I didn't get back to you yesterday. What more did I do housewife? Let's pitch it down a bit. I'm not sure if I actually did any more housewives. Little bits really. Put some washing away and dried the washing, that kind of shit. And then I hit a bit of a downward slope in my brain. It just went whew, really quick. So yeah, was not very fun. But these things happen, unfortunately. So yeah, so dinner just felt like it was going all wrong. Everything felt like it was going all wrong. So I had 3 mouthfuls of chips, was not hungry, and took myself into bed. Put my headphones on, watched YouTube on my laptop with my headphones, creating a real proper bubble. And I don't know if I cried for the evening, if I'm entirely honest. Yeah, it's just overwhelmed, upset, frustration, all came together. But that's how it happens sometimes. I've been out today. Went to the car boot this morning. I didn't take the teenagers. Woke up late, all of us did. And because they were going to a Pride event afterwards, I was like, it's not, you guys are just not going to get ready in time. And it's going to be rushed. And I'm like, how about you guys go do Pride? And I'll go do the car boot. Excuse my belly then. You guys do Pride. I'll do the car boot with my mum. I invited her yesterday. And yeah, I was like, car boot's not going anywhere. We can go another time. So yeah, so me and my mum had a cracking time and get the car boot. I obviously won't show you, actually I won't show you nearly everything just because it's going to go in a haul, but I'll take my hair down. I did wash my hair last night before I went and was sad. So my hair is very bouffant-y today. I am in the starting to fade it levels of washing it, so plenty of knockoff dandruff shampoo. God, it's so big. Knockoff dandruff shampoo. Yeah, nice conditioner is working a treat. But 2 things I will show you. I got this hat. As well, when she went, oh, vegan bee ladies with bonnets who lunch, because she has the same in blue. So yeah, so I got this really cool sun hat, and it has a big bow at the back, and I feel like something out of Studio Ghibli. So yeah, so I got this hat, and I got this little frog. He is drinking a froggy Starbucks. Apparently it smells like coffee. It doesn't. It smells like chocolate. So yeah, so I got him. He's apparently originally, according to the tags, originally from Claire's Accessories. So I got myself a tiny frog to soothe the sadness. Yeah, so there's just a couple of to-hand things out of my charity bag I bought. Charity bag? Car boot bag. We did get a couple bits actually in charity shops because we went, obviously the car boot's in a little village outside town. Got back into town, went to the old bit of town, went into the charity shop there, got some books and some trousers, as well as, then we went to the Well Food shop with what I will show you, Well Food shop. We wandered back and it was like, oh no, I was like, we won't go near Aldi, so the mum was like, oh I might get some coffee pods, and I'm like, save going back down later, do you want to go now? And yeah, and as it was really cool because I put a clip in here of me spinning around in the middle of Aldi. They got rid of all the middle aisle of Aldi. Let me put the hair clip back in. The middle of Aldi aisles, they got rid of them all and emptied it all out because the whole store is going to be empty by after close night. They're emptying the whole store. It's going to be closed 6 weeks, renovating it. So yeah, and yeah, it's just really weird and really cool. I'm blessed. family friend who works in Aldi, and that's been her job for like 13 years, working on those middlewich. And she was like, it's just a bit weird. I feel a bit emotional. Sorry, talking for a clip. But yeah, no, she was like, it's a bit weird. I feel a bit emotional. My thing is gone. But yeah, but they're about to, you know, a shit ton more space and change up the layout, and yeah. So although it's sad, Aldi is going to close, it's pretty good because it means it's going to be redone. But I did luckily manage one last haul out of Aldi. If you'd like to see, because I treat myself to some bags as well. Love an Aldi bag. So I actually got 3 Aldi bags. They were 65p each. I'll even give you the prices. Juice I've already drunk, that was £1.79. See if I can do the prices on this decently. Yeah, there were the other 2 bags. Just, yeah. My mum got coffee pods and a few little bits. I was the one who was like, oh my god, I can get a chunk of my food shopping. Still cheap, you know. And I used a chunk of my leftover carboot money, so I feel a bit less anxious about it all coming, you know, about next week's very tight budget. I feel better about it now. This is chili bag, but yeah, a few bits. I got the Aldi printed crumpets, because they were getting rid of all of their bread and everything. And when are these good till? Must say. Where does it say? Look at the sticker over it. Either way, I got crumpets. I'm happy. They were 59p. Complaining about. And the nice thing is I get to unpack my shopping while we do this. I got 2 of my pastas. Please excuse the state of them. They've been in my bag. These were £2.50 each. Because there wasn't, like, you know, everything half off or anything like that in the store. It's all going to another store, so, or if it's tin, just going at the back. So yeah, it wasn't that kind of shop. I got 2 parsley sauce mix packets for 39p, because we're going to be doing homemade corn parsley sauce for dinner this week. Let's find the prices of the ham things. That one was £1.99. How much was the other one? Okay, Italian one was £1.99, the German one was £1.85. Ryan's back to college next week, and I know he gets really bad anxiety for going back to college. He's not hungry, so if I get peaky ham and salami and crackers and cheese, he can eat little bits but still be filled up. So yeah, so grown up lunchable really, to get, you know, the kid to eat some food. 99p each for some puff and some short crust. The puff is going to be cheese and bacon puffs like from Greg's. Short crust is going to be homemade chicken pie that I did not do this week, but I bought the chicken for it. No, it was pastry. These were £2.39 a bag. I got breaded chicken chunks, and then I got tempura chicken chunks. I do plan on doing some noodles as well at some point, and I thought they'd be nice for some lunch. You know, some chicken with some noodles and some sauce. I got a sour cream and chive dip, because I like to dip potatoes, especially wedges, into them, so I might get some wedges to go with that. That was 99p. Let's find the pizzas. There we go. Stuffed SB and SC and SB, stuffed crust and stone baked. The stuffed crust pizza was £2.25, and I got the chicken and bacon one with tomato filled crust for whenever. And then I also picked this one up, which I haven't seen before. This is a stone baked one, and this was £2.49. This is stone baked chicken and mozzarella, which looks very good. So I got that one. That's the end of the chili bag. One of the chili, well, the chili-er bag. This one, and this is very good. I'm unpacking my shopping. Look at me. I got a multi-pack of yogurts. These were £1.49. I got loads of yogurts because that is the expensive thing in other shops. Yogurts cost so much money. These are the Greek style layers with caramel, so I got them. I got 2 packs of their version of dairy cheese. These were 99p each. I got a packet of pork pies. These were £1.19. Again, beige for the boy to eat. A packet of chicken. These were £1.99. Beige. Sometimes you just got to embrace the beige. These are great because all of these were 69p. I don't think there is anything else in here but yogurts. There is not. So I bought 5 of the strawberry Greek yogurts because that's all I had left on the shelf. And then I got 2 because I read the packet and these say they have puree in, so they should not have bits. So that is the hope. 2 of the passion fruit, mango and papaya Skyler yogurts. So yeah, really hoping no bits. Otherwise I have a lot of yogurt that I will just have to close my eyes and eat. It's a sensory thing. I've had it since I was a kid. My mum will tell you about what a pain in the arse I've been with yogurt since I was forever old. And fromage wasn't a thing. Got 4 raspberry ones. Again, these are all 69p. And 2 of the super berry ones, which are where are we? Blackberry, cranberry, strawberry purees. There's the blueberry juice and grape juice and goji berry juice, acai berry juice, all the berries, elderberry, you know, be interesting. So yeah, so I have this massive bag of yogurt, 14 pouches of yogurt in fact. It all came to $42.64 and then I paid £24.50 in cash, and £18, 14 on my card, and actually my mum sent back £4. It was meant to be £5 something, but she doesn't do uneven numbers, so she sent me £6. £6 back on my card for bits I bought her at the carboot, which she didn't need to do, but she did. And yeah, so actually that technically with the £6 back would be £12 I paid, because I got money back because I didn't expect to have anything left in my cash today. So all that for, in my head, 12 quid out of my food shopping budget is amazing. So yes, very happy with that. Got a good chunk ticked off of my food shopping list. And then, where's this open? All of this was £15 something. I did get all of my mum's stuff as well, but obviously she's got hers at her house. So we have a World Food Shop. Where's my phone? I took a picture of these because obviously I didn't know what they were. These were in the reduced little box thing they have, and I wanted to know what they would potentially were called so I can know. Borek, B-O-R-E-K, cheese borek, and they're these twirly pastries with cheese inside the swirl. They're really good. I started to eat one at my mum's house, so yeah, so they're lovely. I'm very happy I picked them up and very substantial. I got a 2-pack of long rolls, lunches. I got my favourite little round Turkish bread. So yeah, there was as ever the choice of the oil one, like one that's obviously done with oil or sesame seeds, so I got the one without sesame seeds. Unfortunately I had an allergic reaction once after eating something with sesame oil, and I know it wasn't the sesame oil set it off, but when you are spending several hours being unwell and all you can taste is sesame oil, because it is a very strong flavour, puts you off it for life, unfortunately. They finally had all the jelly in, and I recently had to go in my cupboard to get rid of a few because they've run out of date, but they were old supermarket ones, and they had pork gelatin in, but the ones in the World Food Shop are vegetarian and halal, so there is no pork gelatin, so yes, yeah, it won't make you deadly ill if it goes out of date, and they've got longer dates on them because of it. So yeah, so I've got pomegranate jelly, which my mum said is really lovely and refreshing. Sorry, it'll be out of focus while I quickly do these. I got 2 peach jellies. Again, these were all 59p a box, and they come with a sachet in, and the sachet makes 2 decent sized little tubs of jelly. So yeah, got 2 peach ones, and then I've got a pineapple one, and my mum's my mum's recommendation. She had the pineapple one before. So 2 that I know, 2 new ones to try. And I still have in my cupboard mango and lemon. I've got loads of raspberry and I have a strawberry as well. So I've got quite a collection now. And I do have a like banana pudding, I think it is. And I picked up this one, which is chocolate and almond pudding. Be nice to try. And I love searching by the tills for some fun little chocolates to pick up. I got my mum pistachio baklava wafer bar. It's really cool. And I liked these as well because part of these are good wrappers to go in my junk journal. I really liked these wrappers and I thought they look fun to try. So I've got a Rome Buzz, which looks like a bueno kind of situation. A hobby. No idea what it is, but I just like the fact it was called a hobby. So yeah. Oh. Chocolate bar with hazelnuts and cocoa. Nice. 1927, which looks to be dark chocolate by how it's called bitter. I thought that was really cool. And then also this one, which looks to be very covered in hazelnuts, so it looks a bit like slightly Ferrero Rocher style. So yeah, so I've got that. And then my mum got some bread, some jelly, some pudding. So yeah, so that's not bad for 15 quid for those bits. It was a very fun adventure out. We had good fun at the car boot. It started to rain as we got to the last. The field was absolutely packed. So I'm just putting the World Food stuff back in the bag. The field was absolutely rammed. It was full all the way to the back and all the sides were packed. It was full up, which was impressive. So yeah, we only missed out on like a couple of stalls as they were just literally packing up. And then we got to the last 2 rows. We were halfway down like the first, like the one, and then there was one behind it. We were halfway down and then it really started to rain. Been a bit spitty for a little while, but then it really rained. And yeah, so we just, you know, meandered around. Everyone's packing up anyway. And yeah, so we're like, yeah, we missed out on a couple of stalls at the top and it's like not the end of the world. So yeah, so we just rounded up and headed out and yeah, potted down back into the village, got the bus back, went to the old town, World Food shop, charity shop. Got to get the bargain of the century. It's in the bottom of the wheelie trolley because my mum let me borrow her trolley, but I'm going to her for dinner tomorrow, so I can return it. I got Ryan / me, because I think I will read them as well, all 4 copies of Heartstopper, like the first 4 big volumes. They were £1 each in the window and they were buy one get one free. So I got all 4 copies of Heartstopper for Ryan for £2. So I can give him a read as well because they're just comic based. So I thought that'd be really fun. So I got those to give it a try. And if Ryan would like to read him, he can. He loves the programme, but his concentration for reading even comics isn't quite. But he used to quite enjoy reading comics in bed. So once I think he has this new bed and everything, he might enjoy them then. But if not, they'd look really cool on a shelf. And I can read them, so they'll get a double thing. But yeah, I got that. Ironically, we stopped to look in the window because there was I stopped to look at the books and I put my arm. I was like, oh look, a bag. And it was like the one she had when she was 12. My dad actually accidentally ran her down with his bike. And then they met a couple of years later and they said, oh yeah, this one says silly girl got in the way, ruined my bike. And she was like, you know, bag ruined my bike. And she was like, your bike ruined my bag. And it was the 2 of them, which is really funny. So yeah, no. Apparently both parents were angry. One, my mum's mum, because, you know, her school bag got fucked. My dad's dad, because his bike got bucketed. So oh, the irony. But yeah, no, so that was quite funny. But we found one and it is an old 80s one and my mum was chuffed. So yeah, but no, we had real fun. We found some treasure at the car boot. Got loads of fun books. Got a piece of clothing, but I tried it on my mum. Oh no, I got 2 pieces of clothing. I tried to dress one on my mum's. It doesn't fit. It's a size 16. Fits everywhere but the boobs. literally, if I enjoyed having half my boobs out and a bit of spillage, I'd be fine. But I got a vest up on this because I tried a little crop toppy bralette thing underneath, and I didn't like the exposure with that. So yeah, I'm not a big cleavage person or showing off my boobs. They're just there and annoying, to be honest. So yeah, so that was going to hit Vinted. It was 50p, but it's the most beautiful linen mixed Primark dress. And I got a tulle skirt that is boohoo in a size 12. And it fucking fits. Oh yeah, and a really pretty autumnal jumper that is made with alpaca wool. It's very soft. Tiny little bit itchy on the tiny bit. Might actually go away when I wash it. But also, just plan to wear set sleeves with it. It's the most lovely autumnal colours. And I have two autumn coloured jumpers that are new. And then I've got an old one with leaves on it that I bought last year. So, yeah, very happy. But for now, I need to put away this chilli stuff and this frozen stuff. Because I think there's only 2 things that go on the shelf. The rest of it is literally fridge stuff. And yeah, I had planned to film my second-hand haul today, but it's been a very busy day, and I want to just enjoy sitting in my house with no one else in it. Because yeah, I like people, but people can be overwhelming when your brain is overwhelming. So I'm finding it a lot, basically. Couple more days, and then yeah, Rice's partner is going to head home and stay there, and then come over during daytime bits, but then head home at night, because we've had them around most of the summer. And then yeah, we're going to go home from Tuesday, and then Wednesday is college. It's their induction day, so they'll be starting the following week, so that's all good. The only downside is college now have a uniform for some bits, so we have to order on a uniform, but I can't order it till not next week, the week after, so they're just going to have to deal with it and wait till I've ordered the shirts. Yeah, little polo shirts with embroidery, and the same with the jumpers, but hey ho, not the end of the world. But you know, so I'm going to put the shopping away. I think it just flagged. I'm quite, tired. I'm gonna just blob. I have to feed my stomach because it's growling again. I didn't really have anything to eat over 1 or 2 chips last night, Well, no, 3 forkfuls of chips was the most I managed. I was straight out this morning, I had a mouthful of drink. My mum's house had a bit of cheese on toast. Some juice and a hot chocolate. I might have one of those nice cheese pastry things. And yeah, sit and watch some YouTube, I think, because just take it easy. But and tomorrow's down at my mum's house for dinner. It's great. She's even sorted out pudding. I don't have to do anything. It's so nice of her. Usually I'm like, oh, I'll make pudding, I'll do this and this. She's like, nope, come for dinner. So that's very, very nice. It's because I feel obliged to bring something, but I don't have to. It's, not the end of the world to rock up and just be eating a dinner you were offered. So that's what we're going to do. But for now, yeah, a cheese pastry and a yoghurt. So do you want to try one of these yogurts? Let's try one now, actually. Raspberry one. We've got loads of raspberries. And these are actually pretty good for me because they've got only 14 grams of protein per pouch, so I'm like a little kid, unfortunately, with things. I'm like, it's got bits in it. I can feel it. Passes the Cheryl test. There are no bits. Another food added to my Cheryl can eat it when she's being weird collection. I don't know why. I've always had the sensory issue with yogurts. I used to really like the flavour of the peach Melba yogurts you used to get in Tesco when Tesco value yogurts were great. And you got like a pack of them for like 15, 20p. They were great. But they had big bits of peach in it. And I used to have to pick out all the bits of peach and then eat a spoon of yoghurt and then pick out a bit of peach, and I like the taste of it, but I hated the peaches in it. But I'd eat tinned peaches, but in yoghurt, no. That texture of something in little bits, not it. Peaches, fine, as tins, but not in yoghurt, so. Brains, you'd have them. I've been rambling at you for 25 minutes now. My apologies, but yeah. This is where we are on this Saturday. At least we're making up for the missing day, aren't we? So yeah, so I'll catch up with beautiful people tomorrow now. And we will, yeah. I'll take you to my mum's house. We'll go see the potato and the bird who told me to stay. Can you just fuck off? After I'd been there a little while. He doesn't like me. But, hey ho, he all swears at me, I've got used to it. He does like me, he just likes to choose me to swear at, is what it is, so. But yeah, I'll catch up with you beautiful people tomorrow. And we'll go to my mum's for dinner. So yeah, I will see you lovely peeps tomorrow. Bye. Hello, happy Sunday. It is, what is it? It's just gone 1. I've been up since 7 this morning. Quite proud of myself. So far this morning I've managed to, where is it? Rip my Luciniacs, 0 out of 10. Put elastic in my, oh shot, don't want to, feet shot. Put elastic in my trousers from holiday so they actually are around my ankles. And I've set up my little junk journaling bin. As you can see, it has all the things in it, and I've done a couple of spreads that I'll quickly show you now. I even filmed them for TikTok. I'm quite proud of myself. So yeah, so this is my new little daily junk journal. The teens got me some stickers yesterday at Pride. I pinched these ones. They got me some free rainbow laces, which I love. Sunflower pin, and also a little crocheted froggo. It was adorable. There you go. So yeah, but no, I've been doing some more spreads in here, setting up my front page bit. Obviously I've done this one from my mooch around the shops, and obviously I'm going to draw into stuff, but this is just the basic scrapbooking bit in. This is from McKean's, with the bits that pop open and fold open to draw onto. This one I've done this morning. This one I went out, did all the charity shops. I went out with the teens, bought paint. I'm going to do some drawings on this little flap I've made. And then yeah, there's their bits from Pride yesterday. It's really cute. There's the other sticker I got given. And the bag the frog came in. And then this one is going to be carboot stuff. And then bits from the World Food Shop, or I'm going to stick funky labels, and that's the bag. So yeah, and I'm going to put the dates on things with a little like old-fashioned library stamp that I've ordered from Temu. So yeah, so that's my junk journal. That is just, yeah, journaling every day, but without writing down all your feelings or the heavy stuff, or, you know, I journal what I want and show what I want. And it's for me. I show it off if I want to, I won't if I don't. But yeah, and bearing in mind how much I love my sketchbook. That's like that. The idea of doing it every day just because, rather than for an occasion, which is my travel one, thought would be fun. So yeah, I've done that today. I've just fixed my trousers. That's to replace the elastic in the cuffs basically. And yeah, I've just had a quick video call with my mum. Because we're going there for dinner today, which will be lovely. Got a slightly gravelly voice. I was just tired. We did a lot yesterday, so my body's just a bit in that sort of minimal day kind of mode. I'm not doing anything crazy physical. If I do overdo it today, tomorrow will be a fatigue day, which I do not want. So yeah, so today's literally all the nice calming soothing things. Sorry about the lighting, by the way, I'm in my bedroom. Let's see if I shuffle you around slightly. There we go. All the nice calming soothing things, and I'm going to eat dinner at my mum's, and she's already bought pudding as well. It's so cool. So yeah, but what I'm gonna do, because it is, yeah, just gone 1 and we're not planning on to be a bus till just gone 3. Oh, 2 seconds. Teenagers popping in. But yeah, I'm going to do some base painting in here, so then I can take just my little pencil case with me to my mum's and do some drawing while I'm there, is the aim. So yes, I'm going to do some base painting with my jelly. Gosh, I'm sitting watching Sunday uploads on YouTube. I was going to film a second-hand haul or finish filming. I filmed an ASOS sample sale haul the other day, but I'm not quite in the mood to be trying on clothes today. So, and I kind of know that I need to try on clothes of both, because I want to try trying out clothes on my second-hand haul and going, here's one thing I got, and showing what it looks like. But I'm not quite in the mood for that today, and it is only the 1st September, so yeah, tomorrow's Cheryl can do that. If she rests today, that'll be good for tomorrow. But yeah, so that's kind of my aim, is I'm going to sit here for the next hour and a half, watch YouTube, do base painting in my book, so then I can work on and finish some pages, which would be really nice. So that's kind of my aim this morning, is to, yeah, get a couple pages base painting in, so then I can draw in, because yeah, there's some of the early Paris bits from like my trip last year, where I did base painting and then drew in, have come out really good and really illustrative, which I really enjoy actually. So I'm going to try and get this one done, and the big one of the Louvre, and there's a little flap out in there as well. So yeah, I'm going to try and do a bit of base painting on these, and I think finish base painting on the Mona Lisa, because then I can finish and draw her in. And then there's a really cool sketch of the crowd that I want to get base painted, but that's another day I think. But if I can get Mona Lisa, the Louvre and the little flap out, and when we went to the flea market, when we travelled, I get the base painting done in for these couple bits, I can sketch them in, and then that's really then means that everything is coming together in the flip through of the front pages, you know, it's really filling in. So yeah, so we're getting there on it. Bear in mind this is for me in my head, so yeah, we're getting there with it, which is cool. And obviously I can even then start working back into some stuff, because I got my free prints the other day from I printed off a chunk of my Amsterdam paintings, my Amsterdam pictures. So if there's any I feel I'd like to cut up and use in the Amsterdam pages, I can use them as well. But there are some bits in here I can start sketching in, or just, you know, add in. I mean, like I could do the tattoo bit, because that's just going to be ink pen, and I can start pencil sketching some stuff in, which would be cool. But yeah, so we're going to start really working back into this, because yeah, I want to see if I can get this done by the end of the year, which would be good. And it'd be nice then to film a flick through for you guys. But either way, I'm quite proud of myself at how far this little sketchbook has come. The only downside is I love this brand of sketchbook, funnily enough, called Montmartre. I got this one from TK Maxx and I cannot find it. I may, when I'm next in Cambridge, see if I can find it again. I have the A4 version, but I love this little version. So yeah, when I'm next in a bigger TK Maxx, I'm going to see if I can find one. They do not have it in ours, I've looked. So yeah, but I do love this sketchbook for travel size. So if I can get another one, or just a similar thick sketchbook, would be nice. So yeah, but I'm going to crack on with that. And yeah, I will catch up with you lovely folks a wee bit later. Obviously I'll take clips of dinner and bits at my mum's house and some of the potato. Gotta go see the Doge. So yeah, and the feathered Doge, because my mum's budgie barks. They're an old dog taught. He learned it off the old dog, so yeah, it was quite funny. For the gap where there wasn't a dog down there, we had the barking budgie, so he was, yeah, the feathered dog. But for now, I'm going to carry on watching my YouTube, and yeah, catch up with you lovely people a wee bit later. Bye. God, it's a potato. Oh, you silly sausages, here. Look. What's this? 1, 2, 3. Lulu. Right in front of you. There. It's next to you. Lulu, what's this? Lulu. What's this, you moron?
Right, if Felix sits down first, because that's Felix's dinner, and then you've got that dinner for legroom. Or a film.
Don't blame them.
Hello, happy evening. Excuse the lighting. Got the old Jesus light on. As you would have seen for those little clips, lovely time at my mum's. Dinner was really good. I did some in my sketchbook I thought I'd show you, but yeah. Show my sketchbook and then we'll round off for the day. I did some underpainting. Again, to give myself something to do at my mum's. And to get some more of my book done, so let's flip you around. I underpainted this and then drew it all in. I've just got Adler's goblins on here in white. I underpainted this, didn't quite get around to drawing, but I did get around to drawing that bit. Obviously on my people figures I do need to add some white and like lip colour, and obviously this needs white writing, and my coat needs finishing, but yeah, got that done. And then Mona Lisa, part way done. I think I need to, her skin's a bit too pink, I need to yellow it down. Again, lip colour, white, you know, but it looks really good I think, for like a cartoony version. What else did I underpaint? Oh, I know I underpainted. I underpainted the Cruella and Ryan picture, and I did the seats on there, so these just need drawing in. So yeah, so filled in quite a few missing pages now, so we're slowly getting there, filling in all the gaps. But yeah, very pleased with how this is going. But yeah, I had a very nice time at my mum's. It's been a pretty good week to be fair. What's tomorrow? 2nd. Pardon me. Teens are off out tomorrow. I've got some posts coming. We've got induction day at college next week. And yeah, just getting back into the rhythm of normal life and routines. So early wake-ups are starting tomorrow, so this morning 7 wake-up was a good tester, because I'm going to keep doing that until we need to start going back into the very early wake-ups, but all good. But either way, I'm going to round up, and I just want to chill on my bed and just on my phone. I'm tired. But yeah, it's been a very satisfying day. I've done lots of bits, scratched that creative itch I didn't know I had, and yeah, so thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, drop us a like, and if you're new here, follow me, love new friends, and yeah, hope you've enjoyed this weekly vlog, and I'll see all of you beautiful people next week for the next one. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.